with incumbent Recep Tayyip Erdogan securing a surprise first-round win as well as winning parliamentary elections. The political momentum, analysts say, has shifted away from Kemal Kilicdaroglu ahead of Sunday's presidential runoff.
Erdogan obviously enjoys the 49.5 that he got in the first round, but also the parliamentary majority. So these are very big motivational factors going into the second round, which renders him the likely winner of the second round. Kilicdaroglu, on the other hand, is trying to motivate his supporters, increase mobilization, but at the same time mitigate concerns over his nationalistic security policies.
Both presidential runoff candidates are targeting nationalist voters after the surprisingly strong showing of hardline nationalist candidate Sinan Oğan in the first round. Kilicdaroglu hopes to capitalize on nationalist sentiments and has, since the first round, emphasized his commitment to deport millions of Syrian refugees. But analysts warn such a move is risky, given until now his focus was democratic reform.
Kilicdaroglu probably is interested in getting some of those Sinan Oğan supporters of the third party candidate, who are driven by TikTok or social media and nationalism, of course. So he's lurching a little more in that direction. The problem is these things are very dangerous, especially if you do these adjustments and changes at the last minute.
Another challenge for Kilicdaroglu is that Erdogan's AKP party-led coalition is set to secure an absolute majority in parliament, a sign that voters want to stay the course.
Well, the government side obviously is advocating for consistency, whereas the opposition is advocating for balance. Often in the past we've seen that Turkish electorate usually chooses consistency over the notion of balance.
Kilicdaroglu sought to gain political traction by appearing on a popular YouTube show for 4 hours taking audience questions. With Erdogan voters turning out in larger numbers and Kilicdaroglu's in their respective strongholds, Kilicdaroglu's chances now depend on how many of his supporters he can manage to turn out.
The proximity of another Erdogan victory and what might happen to their future and to their children's future may force them to dispel their doubts and complaints about Kilicdaroglu and report to the poll. That's the only thing that can change the facts on the ground.
With political momentum appearing to be with Erdogan, analysts say Kilicdaroglu needs to find a way to re-energize his supporters at the last minute. Dorian Jones, VOA News, Istanbul.